Alrighty. So, I know I'm a little, I wouldn't say little, I'm actually quite early for this stream. So, I couldn't sit still today. I just wanted to, I want to finish the campaign. So, I decided I was going to go ahead and stream early today, maybe make this a little bit longer because I know I'm hoping to make this the last stream technically on the campaign of this game. So that way I can go ahead and get into the operations mode. I'm not sure if I'll ever stream the actual Eternal War mode that is in this game, because I'm not the biggest, like, I wouldn't say biggest PvPer, but in Warhammer PvP, I'm not sure if I want to go ahead and get into that. I had played it during the first game that was before this one back in 2014 when it came out, but I'm not sure if I want to go ahead and get into that. But I do plan on streaming more of this, even after the campaign. So those of y'all who are Warhammer 40k fans, don't worry about that. I plan on going through operations because I think it's the first 6 operations that are currently in the game tie into the main story. So every time we've gone to a story mission and have had one of the other teams go and do something for us, that's what the operations are. It's another piece of the story. Also, a little sneak peek into operations. So I'm pretty much max level on this character, which is level 25 for all of it. But I will show y'all a little sneak peek before we go back to the campaign, because I did, after I got done streaming Friday, my friends and I played some operations last night, and we were doing this. So for those who don't know, this is the assault class. Basically, this is the jump class. Jump pack here pretty much lets me go high above. It's the same thing in the campaign, except I don't go as high in the sky, and I get to slam down with a thunder hammer, which is one of the strongest melee weapons I think right now in the game, if I remember correctly. Yes. And also, so for the reason why the Space Marine does not look like the one from the campaign, so Titus from the campaign is an Ultramarine. I align more with the code and morals of the Black Templars. Those who don't know, they are a second founding chapter from the Imperial Fist. Right? Yes. Not the Trials. Is the Imperial Fist, and I sure can find out. Yes. They are about the Eternal Crusade. They focus more on melee than they do gun combat. They don't like range combat. They see it as unholy. They're always, and that's the reason why they're always on the Eternal Crusade, because they do not agree with the Codex Astartes, the Codex that Gilliman put in after the Horus Heresy, so no legion would have too much power. So you'll notice that a lot of my melee builds, like the Bulwark and the Assault class, are Black Templars, but when it comes to, say, my ranged classes, so like the Heavy, the Sniper, and I think Tactical as well, are the Salamanders, which is technically my second favorite chapter. They are the only true, everyone says that I think they're the only true good guys in Warhammer, because they care about the human race. So you'll see me playing mostly Assault and Heavy. I am almost pretty much max level with the Assault class, which hopefully I can show you about how it works once we get to operations. Let's go ahead and let's get to the campaign and hopefully finish the campaign today. And I should be back next week doing this. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be doing it with friends or if I'm going to do it by myself. So we'll wait and see what happens, because I have a couple friends who have this, who are also other streamers, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming with them. I got to find out. So like I said earlier, so the first 6 missions are... Technically, sorry, the first 5 are part of the campaign. Technically, the 8th one is too, but it's after. I think it's right at the end of the campaign. But these last two, 6 and 7, aren't part of the campaign itself. They were additional. Also, there was an update actually not 2 days ago. So right now, me and my friends, we play average most of the time because there's only 2 of us who play this game heavily, and you need a 3-man team with good coordination and teamwork to do anything past that without dying 24/7. I will say we have done some substantial ones. We have not touched Ruthless or Lethal, and this what is it? Absolute came out 2 days ago with the new update. Um so I'm excited to see how difficult it is. I have yet to see any gameplay come out from it yet, so I wait to see what happens. That's Eternal War. There we go. We want to switch to game mode, please, and we'll go back to the campaign and we'll start it there. Right where we left off.
Brother, what was spoken by the chaplain?
Brothers, we have arrived at the burial. Board Thunderhawks immediately and prepare for assault.
Time to go.
And don't be wrong. So I say the Black Templars are my favorite, but the Salamanders are my second. The Ultramarines I like the Ultramarines. It's just they weren't. I never could like. Not that I couldn't, but I don't know what it is about the Ultramarines. It just they didn't speak to me when I first started playing Warhammer.
The enemy have amassed the majority of their forces in the Numeralian Basin. Thalassa has the warp beacon. Viridian is hoping for a miracle. The rest of us will move to clear the reliquaries around the basin and establish a beachhead. We are facing overwhelming enemy numbers on Demerium. But the heretic filth down there have stirred the wrath of the Second Company. We will inflict upon the traitors such agony, the likes of which they have not seen since the burning of Prospero. They will suffer, they will break, and they will fall. Sons of Guilliman, for the glory of Ultramar! For the glory of Ultramar!
For those who don't know, so Ultramar is the place where Guilliman was originally from. He ended up, if correctly, before the Horus Heresy, he ended up making an empire starting from Ultramar, where he was born. Technically born. It's a complicated Chaos Gods ended up taking all the Primarchs away from the Emperor and spread them across the galaxy. And those who also wonder, so the Second Company...
Lieutenant Titus, blessings of the Omnissiah upon you.
Gallia, theoretically, could Tacticus armor withstand a suborbital drop?
Gravis is too cumbersome for our needs.
Negative. Extreme risk. Dense debris fields litter the entry flight path.
But if we avoid the debris, could we survive the descent?
Calculating. Survival probability equal to 62.4136. Unacceptably low.
Thank you, Gallia.
So the Second Company, so after the Horus Heresy, I think like I said earlier, about the Black
Orbital drop
Templars.
without Gravis armor.
It is a sound strategy.
With a 38% failure rate.
We are facing much less favorable odds today.
So after the Horus Heresy, so the chapters of the Marines used to be all in something called a Legion. So it was the entire, like every single Space Marine that was identified as an Ultramarine. So say like the 13th Legion, which is the one we're currently in. It was everyone. But after the Horus Heresy, Guilliman wanted to decrease the amount of power the legions had, and so split them up into companies which were 1,000 strong. So over time, unfortunately, the the Imperium's been at war for almost 10,000 over 10,000 years since the Horus Heresy now, and the companies are only able to hold back enemies. They've never been able to push back anymore ever since the disband of the legions. And the reason why some of us are excited about the current lore that's going on in Warhammer, because there's a possibility that Gilliman is reforming the Legion with all the successor chapters of the the Ultramarines around Ultramar, which is, I think, it's 500 planets in this one system that they want to protect. And then also, since the Lion is back, he has taken the Blood Angels. He doesn't care. He is completely reforming the Legion. He's not being slow about it. He wants it back because he wants to push the Xenos and Heretics back, which the Tyranids, the Chaos, I think the Eldari are pretty much gone, but I think the Dark Eldari are still a thing. And then there's one other faction, I can't remember, and then the Orcs. The Orcs are one of the bigger problems in 40k, just due to the fact that they're orcs. And I'm not, like, if anybody's ever seen Lord of the Rings, not that kind of orc. We're talking big, green, mean. They're very, what's the word? Like, they're not very,
Brothers,
like,
our captain's words
smart,
need no
I would
further
say, in a
embellishment.
technical sense.
I will speak only of practical
They are more
concerns.
likely to fight in numbers
The
than
heretics will employ absolute
tactics.
deception. You will be assaulted by lies and illusion. The only true ground you will find down there will be each other. Trust only your brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies. For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
So let's go ahead and head down. I am excited to do this. But I will say, I got into this universe not maybe 6 months ago, heavily at least, and I have enjoyed almost every moment learning about the lore and the history, because it all starts from the Horus Heresy. That's where you have to start your learning of everything. Otherwise, none of it makes sense to why the universe it is at 40k is. Hopefully today we'll finish the campaign.
Have you ever done this before?
You mean drop through an active combat zone, dodging flak, enemy ships and burning wreckage on the way down?
Exactly.
No, this will be a first.
The Codex Astartes does not support this action. But I am looking forward to it.
Stay close. It's almost impossible to regroup if we're separated.
60 seconds.
Helmets!
Sir! I must apologize for my actions on Abrax.
Not necessary.
I fell prey to suspicion. Almost killed you.
When I was a young captain, one of my men questioned my motives. I brushed his concerns aside, and I paid the price. Your suspicions arose because I failed to answer your doubts. As I failed to answer his.
Stand by for suborbital drop.
He's talking about
I wanted
Leandros.
to fight beside you both.
As are we, brother.
You grew up on Calth. Let's say we settle some of that debt today.
Aye, sir.
So the reason I know who Titus is speaking about is because I played the first game.
Engage thrusters! For Ultramar! For Ultramar!
Holy terror! Auspex cannot keep up with all this debris. We must navigate by sight.
We will make it. Now focus.
Ooh, Jesus.
Terra bless you, Meridian. Clear a path.
We shall make short work of these traitors.
Quicker than they deserve.
The Thunder Hammer.
Agents of the enemy sighted. Engaging thrusters.
Heretics waiting in ambush.
Outmaneuver them. Their champion lies defeated. Jump back engaged. Come, penetrate his armor.
Way is clear. Make haste. Talassa will be watching for our toxic signal.
That pillar of corruption perverts the land.
Talassa, we are on the ground and moving. Report status.
We're approaching the battle barge now.
You are ahead of us. Make contact once the Atreus is ready to launch.
It shall be done.
We're going to let them beat us to the objective, brother.
Not today.
Nothing good. For having what I have. Volunteer, I almost forgot it.
Foul sorcery.
Fueling their barriers, no doubt.
Guardian Relic, always handy to have. Ah. I missed that, I don't know.
Moving! No victory, sorcerer!
I shall end his accursed rituals.
Corruption! Your treachery ends now. Jump back engaged! Suffer in death, witch. Back to the warp with you.
Reloading weapon!
Repositioning.
Another altar of corruption.
Destroy it.
Yes, brother.
Altar destroyed.
Up there!
The impact will destroy this whole area.
Wait! It is slowing down.
Heretic sorcery.
No doubt. But it will get us to our objective.
It is probably a trap.
Time is limited. We must take the risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Thalassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Brothers, are you hearing this?
Vox ghosting. Ignore it.
Thalassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
Your signal barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Dig in. If we are pushed back, the Atreus will miss its target.
We will not yield a single step. They will not deprive us of seeing
That monstrosity fall.
We will find no respite until that tower falls.
Come, you warp-tainted bastards, and die!
Watch as your false idols come crumbling down.
The traitors pour from their bastion.
Sword of Atreus primed and locked in.
Lock target now!
Routing signal data through telemetry systems. Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
Engaging thrusters! Your worthless life is ended. Launch! Thalassa! I've lost their box signal.
Interference.
It could be. Come on, brothers!
Listen. I hear engines.
There!
The Sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
That will buy us time, but we must move swiftly. While the enemy control Aurora, the odds are not in our favor.
Titus, we are detecting a massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Lose. He must be trying to use the device. Or someone else is.
Whatever it is
Imura!
You snapped in the air, cousins!
We will soon find you in the flesh.
And remove you from it.
You may keep it as a parting gift.
Tainting this sacred ground with heretic blood gives me no pleasure. Rest easy, brother. These souls have long since reached the Dorman throne.
Frag grenade deployed!
Back to the water.
Nope, nothing good there. I like my current setup.
The enemy seem determined to destroy Aurora. Is it possible the device might work? That it could weaken them?
Perhaps they seek only the power source.
Then why would they kill Nozick?
I do not know, nor do I wish to speculate. We are here to end this folly, and so we shall. Proceed.
You crave the touch of the Lord, or do you not?
Show yourself, betrayer!
What is it, brother?
The artifact calls to you, Titus.
And I will destroy it.
To whom do you speak?
You do not hear him.
No.
Petty tricks.
We will not be disposed of so easily.
Great Imra has foreseen your doom! We have witnessed it.
Steady fire! Don't overheat! The thickest ceramide cannot shield him from my ring.
This does not bode well.
Proceed to the camp.
Completely ransacked. Now we take them all.
No victory for you here. This is not the site of a Mechanicus macro weapon.
An excavation site.
Indeed. Our path leads down.
Still nothing good.
They will not get past this.
So those who don't know, so when I'm killing these Thousand Sun Space Marines, which are they're a traitor legion. So you see the purple and pink dust come out of them when I kill them, but if I ever kill the sorcerer ones, blood comes out. There is a reason for that. So I can't remember if it was during the Horus Heresy or if it was after. One of the sorcerers of the Thousand Suns, because they were a psychic legion tied to Magnus, who is a traitor Primarch. They cast a spell thinking it would save their legion from, if I remember correctly, it was a withering curse, or pretty much it was that the whole legion was in pain. And so
Chiron to Resilient. Entering Mechanicus dig site. Requesting relevant cartography.
Restricted by order of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Request authorized.
Denied. Aurora seal required.
Identify yourself.
of course.
This is infuriating.
So when they cast the spell, it turned the entire legion except the sorcerers into mindless drones, pretty much. And so these space marines that we're killing right now were alive 10,000 years ago, and their bodies turned to dust. And so that's what's coming out of the armor when we kill them. The only ones who are still technically alive are the sorcerers, and that's the reason why when we kill them, blood comes out. I know I'm not doing the whole explanation justice, so if you want, look it up. It's an interesting story.
We are on the right path. Their champion lies defeated. Frag grenade out! No! Terminator! Your treachery ends now. I have slain a Terminator. Heretics, sorcerer.
Here, I can show you too.
Back to the warp with you.
Let's get to the sorcerer. This is what I mean. So when I kill him, blood comes out, unlike the dust that comes out from the other ones.
That cannot be the last of them.
Just their rear guard, no doubt. Stay vigilant.
Oh yeah.
A fragment of the Dark God's power.
So said the traitor Nemeroth.
Do you believe it?
He certainly did.
You said it was destroyed.
Apparently not well enough.
That damnable Archmagos.
If it truly is tainted with corruption, then we must destroy it permanently.
Agreed.
Entering quarantine zone. Decontamination required. Initiate biological purgation within the chamber.
Alright.
Microbial index 1.2%. Initiating sterilization.
Barely a sign of life on this world.
It is a burial world, brother. Reserved for the dead.
microbial index reduced to 0.01%. It is safe to proceed.
Safe. Interesting choice of words.
Pity this chamber cannot remove corruption.
That duty is ours.
Ancient ruins.
A cover for their research, perhaps.
The subject of it, more likely.
The figures in these carvings are unusual.
Ancient marks of the ruinous powers.
Etched by fools. Long before the Great Crusade illuminated this world.
These were not made by devotees of the warp.
How do you know?
You may soon see for yourself.
Is this a Necron world? So, for those that wonder what that was, so the Necron are another enemy in this universe, and they have, they went into hibernation, I think it was like 60 million years ago. So I'm not sure, I gotta find out, because there's gonna be a symbol somewhere that's gonna tell me whether or not I'm right.
The archenemy have penetrated deep into these caverns.
Perhaps all the way to the Aurora device.
Loading ammunition! Your worthless life is empty.
These ruins are vast.
What interest could the Mars adepts have in old stone?
We know not what secrets this old stone holds.
I only ask that it holds our weight.
Your treachery ends now. No victory for you here. I have slain a terminate.
Swapping magazines.
You were betrayed, brother. Left to rot by your beloved Galga.
You know nothing of brotherhood.
Lieutenant.
More cheap tricks. Their champion lies defeated. ceramite cannot shield them from my range. Loading ammunition!
Nope. Oh. Laser launcher. Stems that I don't need.
End this desecration! Back to the warp. Sorcerer, send it back to the warp. Source, there is no damnation dark enough for these traitors.
Have faith, brother. We will send them to one fitting.
Pathetic sorcery.
See if there's anything here. I don't think so, but it doesn't hurt to look. Because I know I'm missing a couple data points somewhere. Nothing that I can find.
Imura! A boy, spare your ammunition for the real thing.
I tire of chasing this bastard's phantom.
Why install Aurora deep within these ruins?
Perhaps it was already here.
How?
A relic from the dark age of technology.
This is heresy.
They will no doubt invoke the Treaty of Mars.
This damned quest for knowledge.
See, plasma pistol, power sword. Nothing new, nothing good.
How deep do these tunnels go? We shall see. Pull the elevator.
The rats emerge.
The heretics hope to surround us. They may hope. Your worthless life is ended. Punch a hole in that terminator. Lead these Heretics. Ready to deploy special tactics. Terminator down. Munitions secured.
The elevator is almost here. With enemy reinforcements and Auspex.
Prepare a fitting welcome. Another automaton defeated.
Auspex is clear.
Get on.
I'm the dive deeper.
Brace for what is to come.
Throne of Terror. What is this?
A tomb world.
You have seen one before.
Only the mechanical horrors that spill forth from such a place.
Yep, the Necron.
The Martians have preserved everything. This place should have been obliterated upon discovery.
How are you floating?
That I crush your pathetic man-machine. That fool, Gilliman, believed he could hide this place from us. But we have eyes and ears in every shadow, every corner, every crack in the galaxy. I will shatter Aurora, along with your pitiful Primarch's dreams of victory.
How he prattles on. Pay his squawking no heed, brothers.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
The enemy is well ahead of us. This
Okay,
trail
thank
will
heaven.
lead us to them.
The sorcerer will elude us no longer. Move on the obelisk.
Power sword sitting back here.
How readily your Imperium turns a blind eye to the heretical when it serves them. How long did you suffer the tortures of the Inquisition for merely touching that stone? All those years shrouded under the crimson hood, awaiting absolution.
You waste your breath.
Abandoned you, Titus.
Do not speak as if you know me.
Titus, I knew you better than you know yourself.
Your lies grow bolder by the moment.
Titus, do not engage with him.
The artifact, united once more within the vastness of time and space. Do you not see it? This is all by his design. The changer of the ways. Hurry to it, brother. We have waited so long to taste its power once more.
What will you do with the artifact once you have it?
Crush it to dust.
If it has no effect on you, why not use it?
You dare suggest heresy, Sergeant?
I said nothing.
And I heard nothing.
That degenerate clouds our minds.
Forgive my error.
We will not let you down, brother. Have no doubt. Chaos abominations!
You think so little of Sangors, of myself, of the great Finch. But consider, we are all proof greater than mankind. A true divinity. When we call out to our gods, they answer. When have you ever felt the light of your Emperor?
Yeah, but the Chaos Gods aren't any good, so...
More minions!
Lurking in deck holes like the filth they are. All of this was just lying under our feet this whole time. And centuries longer still.
Eons, brother. If the archives are to be believed. And on more worlds than we shall ever wish to discover.
I pray everyone is unearthed and burned to cinders.
Your treachery ends now. Very good.
I just getting more ammo.
Why, in the name of terror, were these things not destroyed? Preserved for study. A Martian priesthood goes too far.
Yep, that's definitely the Necron.
Loading ammunition! Terminator! Penetrate his armor! Enemy terminator destroyed. War Gear Prime!
These tech priests pick over the Xenos dead like vultures. All with the Martian cult's sanction, no doubt.
I do not think they were alone in that.
Truth at last. Do you not see the hypocrisy of Nicaea? You have felt the same betrayal as the Thousand Suns. They call us witch, heretic, for daring to wield the same power as your god, Emperor. To sacrifice thousands who share his touch of the warmth at the altar of his golden throne. Not the first time he's turned his blade on his most faithful. And not the last, Titus.
lies defeated.
All this corruption, it seems to grow ever stronger.
We shall follow it to its source.
Yes. Come, brother. I wait for you.
Aurora.
It lays waste to the heretics.
Where is Imura?
The traitors are taking a thrashing down there.
Let us add to it.
So they can't come back out anymore.
Cogitation looks accurate. The unguents have been thrice applied.
It is Luz. Blind to all but his work.
Thankfully, his diligence has not made him faster.
Lose!
Ah, Lieutenant Titus, praise the Omnissiah. In just a few minutes, you will bear witness to...
You must stop this!
Sire, please. I know you have concerns, but look, this is merely a taste of what the device is capable of.
And I have seen the worst of what it can do.
My lord, you must trust me. This has been my quest for knowledge. My life's work.
Shut it down. Now.
I will not.
Of course.
Forgive me, Lord. Time will reveal the purity of my intentions.
You tiny grains of sand, prattling as you tumble.
Imura.
For a moment, it seemed you might do my work for me. But alas, I must finish this myself. Witness true power!
Your malignant energies are useless!
Bring him down.
Oh, hell.
Full power and blind rage.
We will not be bested by this clumsy relic.
So long as it does not catch us.
I'm stuck. Oh, Jesus. I don't have time to get away from that.
Something is happening.
That looks like a plasma charge.
A charge that size would liquefy ceramite.
Oh, Jesus. Damn. Away from me.
This cannot be! I was promised victory! Destroy them, you damnable beast!
This is the end for you, wretched thing.
Enough of these childish games!
Then let us put a stop to them once and for all!
Oh, thank God I grabbed it at the last minute.
Where is he?
With Aurora active, he and others like him cannot exist here!
We will see.
This is just the beginning! With these devices, we will seal the Great Rift and drive the Heretics back into the warp! With nothing more than a transference of alignment.
What genius! Lose. From which ocean did you gather these pearls of wisdom? Is it not the dream of every scientist to discover the birthplace of all knowledge? Behold! The source of your inspiration! The end approaches, Brother Titus. And so, to the final act.
Titus, the heretic. Incoming assistance. Return this at once.
Titus to Acheran. Do you read me? Damn it.
How could that fool Luz not have known? He took the whisperings of that sorcerer to be his own inspiration.
Luz was merely a pawn.
They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Luz. So we would deliver him precisely where they wanted him. And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit, to trick that puppet Luz into finishing the work.
Throne. It is worse than I could have imagined. That pillar floods the land with corruption.
Titus to Acheran, come in!
Vox is useless.
We must find our brothers.
Cadians!
The Emperor protects.
They are broken.
The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects.
We are his feathers. Loose in the empty air. Our seers dance in the wake of his blessed wings.
Drips from his eternal eyes in glistening jewels of ecstasy. Shimmering visions of the winding land.
It is that monstrous obelisk.
Please.
It screams a silent wail of corruption.
Their human minds were not prepared for malign energies of this magnitude.
Few are.
Should we show them mercy?
We must leave that to the commissariat. We have more pressing duties.
I'm receiving a coded locator signal. Acheran's signature. Not far from here.
Can we trust it?
I believe so.
Mark it on Auspex.
Yes, brother. Cut down those heretics!
Aliens, are you of sound mind?
Yes, my lord. We are unbroken.
You honor your homeworld's memory, soldiers.
Thank you, Lord. We will fight to the end.
Your worthless life is ended. Legions of the enemy.
The jammed heretics spill from every crevice.
Luz was so convinced Aurora would destroy the traitors.
But instead it has empowered them. Tremendously so.
We need to clear that obstruction.
There must be a solution here.
That foul sorcerer took the power source. Somewhere well defended, no doubt.
Damn you, Luz.
How does this compare to Graya?
Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size will permit the darkest of horrors to pass through.
The fleet will be preparing an orbital barrage. Then we must hurry.
Runners!
Titus!
No victory for you here.
We thought your squad dead.
We were spared that fate.
The captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage, honor.
Brothers, be mindful of the casualties.
That's third company.
I have lost one platoon with 5 more at half strength. Our commissar cut down 24 men, then shot himself. The weaker-minded are gone.
Titus, report! What in the name of Holy Terra do you call this?
We failed to stop Luz.
I can see that.
He was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the arch-enemy.
We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar. If it has a weakness, I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Graia. If we can destroy that...
Where is it?
We do not know.
You call that a solution?
What is the alternative?
There is a field around the pillar, impenetrable to our ordnance. We have observed their forces passing through it on foot. We must get close enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through those doors. We make our assault imminently. Our forces are divided in 2. I will lead the main assault from the Temple of Aethor. I sent 2 squads to move on the enemy's flank, but we've lost contact with them. They are carrying the company standard. If they have fallen...
We will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines! Ready!
From the light. Purge these wretched interlopers! And what will you cry as you tear into the traitor's heart? You who art vengeance incarnate. You our faith is both brave and last bastion of hope for mankind. You sons of Gilliman! Fulfill your oath, brothers! In the name of the Emperor! And lay waste to those who defy his righteous word! For the Emperor! Deliver the Emperor's justice!
Come on, you two. Going on?
Deliver the Emperor's justice!
Let us get to work.
By Gilliman's wrath!
Let's see if this fixes it. There we go.
My bolter grows eager.
The front is beyond this bridge!
What is that thing? Look out!
Helldrake! Spread out! Like your treacherous brethren on Nevingath!
Back to the wall.
Let's traitors! Cut down these decrepit totems of heresy!
Terminator!
I have slain the tongue.
Our faith is both blade and bolter!
That accursed obelisk grants the enemy unlimited maneuverability.
Have you considered Exterminatus?
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by all the interference.
It is out there, at the heart of that profane madness.
Agreed.
One way or another, we must reach that obelisk.
Then we shall.
With unwavering resolve, we obey. You lead, we shall follow. Unleash the Imperium's might!
Another magazine. Titus, proceed on until you reach the second force. Hope to Terra they still stand.
Yes, Captain. The Emperor protects.
Good hunting, brother. Second company! Make ready!
We shall fight to the last, son of Cain.
Where's the heavy weaponry they sent?
I heard the supply was hit.
That bloody Heldrick. It's wreaking havoc out there.
We'll need to start rationing ammunition.
We slowed down our shots and now run.
Keep the ammunition coming! My bolter! Die, you miserable dogs!
Tell your squad to hold off on using grenades until my signal. It's going to get a lot tougher the closer we get, so we'll need those frags.
Understood, sir.
Stavros, we're getting hammered by enemy
I cannot fathom that 10 of our brothers may have fallen, along with the Standard. I dare not picture the company banner soiled by treacherous hands.
Ultramarines do not fall without a fight. They are alive. But they may be in need of support.
Then we must move quickly.
Where is your false god's power now?
Brothers! Target the witch!
Sorcerer! Send it back to the hole! Your treachery ends now.
Reloading! See how the priests maintain these graves, even in the midst of this war. Their devotion is commendable.
We must hurry. Our brothers pay in blood for every second we delay.
They should be on the other side of that door.
Demarium is honored to provide temporary rest to several deceased Space Marines of the Salamander chapter. They are sons of their Primarch, Vulcan, of whose fate the Imperium is unclear. Loyal to the Emperor, these Salamanders hailed from Nocturne. Their actions were pure and noble, paragons amongst Astartes. Through their loyalty and their glorious deeds in service of the Imperium of Man, we honor them until the day Vulcan returns and claims these bones. Demarium is honored to inter their remains.
Brothers! The Standard! It lies crumpled in the dirt like a rag! Lieutenant, what are your orders?
We fight! Brothers, assemble around the Standard! Victory or death!
Yes, brother. Victory or death!
Second Company! We hold this ground in the name of the Primarch! If we die with vengeance on our lips! Vengeance!
Get up, Tharius! My leg is gone, brother! Cover him!
All formation!
Back, you treacherous scum! Tharius! He has fallen! Vengeance! There is no end to them! There is!
and we shall find it! Calgar.
Lieutenant, I received your message. Brief me.
Let's begin.
The central obelisk appears to be the source of their power. It's protected by an energy field.
Give me a solution.
We've hit that shield with everything we've got. Nothing gets through.
My lord! There may be a way.
In the catacombs, Lou said all it took was a transference of alignment. And then he inverted something. An object.
What of it?
It was identical to that obelisk.
You want to invert that?
Explain.
Your Aura device might have a weakness.
Might?
Captain Master, we cannot stay here.
Lieutenant, you stand by Sergeant Gadriel's assessment.
I do.
Captain Akaran, muster your company.
Aye, Chapter Master.
Brothers! The Heretics clamor for a taste of victory! But we will defy them this day, as we have defied them for 10 millennia! We are the sons of Ultramar, servants to the Emperor and guardians of the Imperium. Let these wretches feel the wrath of ancient vengeance!
My lord, our vanguard forces are through the field.
Hit them hard, Captain!
Yes, lord. All forces, fire at will!
By the Primarch!
Demon!
Greet it well!
Machias! Train all battle tank guns on that abomination!
Yes, my lord.
Captain, form a defensive line here.
Company! Defensive line!
Brother Titus, you will have only moments to execute your plans. Move quickly.
This must be the control unit. Do you understand any of this?
No.
Lieutenant, do we have a solution or not?
Stand by! There.
That could kill you.
We're out of options. Brother!
I'll live.
My lord!
How many more?
3.
You have brothers in mind.
Viridian and Talassa, we will handle the last one.
I'll get them moving. Brief them over the Vox.
Yes, Captain. Viridian, Talassa, have you received new orders from Akaran?
We have, brother. Moving to Point Alpha now. Talassa en route to Point Beta.
You will need to rotate the small replica of the obelisk. But be warned, it will hurt.
Not as much as it will hurt the treacherous bastards out there. Pain deepens devotion. I will gladly volunteer.
Go well, brothers. Brothers!
Titus! The heretics are seething from the blood.
You just have not yet made them. They will be dealt 3 more before the night is through. Your treachery brought you nothing. The Emperor protects.
Reloading!
That colossal demon hounds our forces.
What exactly are we doing with these obelisks?
The Aurora device opens a rift to the Immaterium, a gateway. These smaller obelisks appear to be the keys to that gate.
We turn the keys and lock the gate.
Exactly.
Through this door, brothers!
Go!
Your treachery will be punished. Heretics! Cast them into the abyss!
Do not spare them your wrath.
Cover my reload!
Look!
See how it writhes in agony!
2 left. Talassa, report.
This is Straben. It is done.
May the Emperor bless you, Straben.
I am but a lightning rod for his will.
You may rejoin the main effort.
Drive the blade in deep, brother. Talassa out. Terminators!
They have destroyed the bridge.
Watch their fire! They have the advantage.
That is Sergeant Bentian's assault squad.
Their close-quarter skills are truly without match. I have a route. Marking it now.
This plan of yours may actually work, Gadriel.
An idea is worthless without those that execute it.
I think my hearing is damaged. That sounded like humility.
Enemy Terminator destroyed. No victory for you here, demon. Better. Ready to deploy special tactics.
Hellbrute! It has company! Wretched heretics!
Suns lost their Hellbrute.
Titus, Decimus has a hold on the Obelisk controls. Throne that looks like torture, but he is holding fast.
The demon is further weakened.
Viridian, how is Decimus?
I have a murderous headache, but the sight of that beast reeling is a fine tonic.
It is indeed.
Permission to join the front lines.
Granted. My thanks, brothers.
Emperor be with you. Viridian out.
One more.
Do you hear that?
Returns of countless battles. The silent call of combat. Where are the traitors?
They are everywhere.
Honored brother, join us, and you may sate your rage and aid our cause.
Lead me to the slaughter!
Onward!
I stand as a bastion against the crushing storm. Vile sons of madness! Is he here?
He is not.
Pity. Then my hatred must be directed at his minions!
Their champion lies defeated.
That abomination is mine! In the name of the Emperor, I cast you down!
Holy terror. We have our chance. Go!
This one's mine, brother.
Lieutenant, excellent work. Rally on my position. Let us burn these heretics to ash.
Yes, my lord. Calgar!
Oh, Lord.
Where is Lord Calgar?
It was a trap.
Perhaps.
It's this. The Immaterium.
If it is, we must move quickly.
To where?
We must find Calgar.
The Changer's will is inescapable. Even now we walk upon ancient paths, laid out for us before the first mortal true breath. Come to me, brothers, that you may
Our brothers. I hear them. Do not trust your senses.
Lord Calgar left you to rot in the Death Watch for a century, Brother Titus.
Coward! Cease cowering behind illusions!
Make a bulwark of your hatred, brothers.
I smell fear.
Took away my plasma pistol. Man.
Welcome, brothers.
Where is Lord Calgar?
Gilman's dog has been brought to heel.
Heretic! You died this day!
This is my domain. You are here by my invitation. I am offering you a chance to kneel.
Our chapter, sir, shall use your skull as a piss pot! Lord Calgar!
Release him, and we shall do you the honor of ending you swiftly.
Release him! After all your efforts in bringing him to me!
Enough games!
Silence this heretic.
One last dance before the strings are cut! You will soon stand at my side, boy! Serving a dead fool!
And I shall gut you like a grox.
Reloading!
Stand against me!
Brothers!
Your pathetic companions are no more!
You lie! You are no match for them, heretic! And so you deceit!
Your brothers buckle beneath the power of the
Titus! What happened? This fool tried and failed to contain me.
I have more pressing business.
The Demon Lord!
Fumbled with a power beyond their understanding. They believed they could use Aurora to close the warp rift. But they were unwitting architects of the destruction of mankind. Pity they did not live to see me use their work to tear this galaxy asunder! The fear falls Wolf Demon!
Go for the eyes! All other attacks are useless! Need to reload! Attack the eyes, brothers! That is the only weak point! No moment, brothers!
That he was delivered to me by you, Titus, his most precious warrior. You crawl along the narrowest of threads, blind to the majesty of the infinite. Demon!
magazine.
The Demon Lord!
Target its eyes! Anything else is just wasting ammunition!
We are surrounded!
Kill as many as you can, brothers!
They are mere imitations.
More trickery!
Guard yourselves. Imra is weakened.
That last fight will leave him reeling.
Stay together. We must find a way out.
What is that? Some sort of energy.
We should investigate. Watch your step.
Lord Calgar!
Could be another illusion.
We shall find out. Lord Calgar!
My words to you, Antalasa. Speak them.
My lord!
Speak them, or be slain for an impostor.
Rules should never make a prisoner of intelligence.
Titus, it is good to see you.
Their sorcerer's power wavers. He is vulnerable.
See how his domain weakens as he does.
There is only one place left for him to hide.
Let us dig out the heretic.
I see him, inside the stream.
He prepares for another attack.
It is the artifact. It must be. There is almost limitless power within that shard.
Then we must make haste.
Martian fools! They had perfection in their grasp, but squandered it in blind ignorance. It flows through me in ever-growing waves of revelation. Yes! Yes! Liberate me from this imperfect realm! Endow me with divine knowledge!
Cover me!
Brother, wait! Go!
I see it all!
Get up!
All your service, all the suffering of humanity for their carrion emperor. It's all for nothing!
Brother, it is over. You did it. Brother!
Rise, Titus. Your duty is not yet done.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
So, those that heard and saw the line that said, "From a voice, rise, son of Gilliman," a lot of people speculate that is the voice of the Emperor. Because when this first game first came out, it was actually Calgar that said that, but it now says voice, which a lot of us think it's the Emperor, which is a valid thing because in the past the Emperor has chosen his chosen few, and some of us are starting to think maybe Titus is his next chosen. So I'm waiting to see if there's going to be anything more on this. With how much this game is progressing and how large the fan base is, I wouldn't be surprised.
Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, your decisive actions have saved this system from ruin. And so it is with great pride that I now present you with an honor worthy of your deeds. The Laurels of Victory. Let every warrior of the Adeptus Astartes see that here stands the true measure of a son of Gilliman.
For the glory of Ultramar!
Courage and honor!
Company dismissed.
Forgive me, brother, that it took me so long to bring you home.
My lord, that is...
Fierce was my wrath when I learned of your detention. In their arrogant suspicion, the Inquisition failed to recognize the truth. That no evil will ever overcome a devotion such as yours.
Thank you, my lord.
There is a mission. It will take you away from the Second Company for a time.
As you command, Chapter Master.
The Brother Chaplain will brief you. It was he that suggested you for the task.
My lord, the Sword of Kalth is ready to depart.
Thank you, Captain. My ship will convey you to your destination. I shall be glad of your company.
Titus, it has been an honor.
It has indeed, my captain.
I hear you'll be taking your leave of us. Not for too long, I hope. Emperor guide you.
And you, sir. Brothers, I am called to serve elsewhere.
You'll be missed, my lord.
I will not forget the blood we have drawn together.
Nor shall we.
I owe you both a debt. You have restored my faith in brotherhood.
We shall await your return.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Titus, Lord Calgar has informed you of your assignment.
Good. I will brief you en route.
You are joining us?
I am.
Very good, my lord.
You have done well. You have won the trust of your brothers. And of the chapter master. But know this, Titus. The stain of suspicion never completely fades. I will be watching you. Should you falter on the path, for even a moment. I will show no mercy.
Leandros.
My lord, it is time.
So, for those who don't know, Leandros is the reason why Titus was even in the Inquisition in the first place. He's the one who accused Titus of heresy in the first game. And that is the campaign for Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. I will say this, I really do enjoy this game. I do plan on continuing to play it in the operations mode, and if I ever think about doing the Eternal War mode, which is the PvP mode in this game. So I do plan on streaming it as well. I was right. It took about 6 hours to complete the whole campaign. So if you missed the first two streams on this game, they are on my YouTube channel. Link should be in my bio. If you missed it and want to go watch it, I highly encourage y'all to. I might not talk a lot in these. I try and let the story play for itself and talk for itself, so you're not hearing me talk over you, because I know I hate when people do that. Like, you talk over the story, I'm like, I want to listen to the story because I want to find out what it's about. So I try to talk in between where there's no dialogue being inputted from the game. I'll probably always do that one way or another with any type of game I play. It's the same thing with Hogwarts Legacy, or there are a couple other games I plan on playing that are campaign driven, and you have to listen to the story of the game instead of me talking over it. I have my moments here and there where I geek out about this universe, and I ramble for a little bit too much, unfortunately. But yeah, I do plan on continuing. I plan on streaming the operations and showing what was behind the scenes during these missions while we were doing campaign. And maybe if I'm lucky, I can see about getting a couple of friends to join me in streaming those operations. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. I gotta start talking to some of them again. But it is gonna be a wonderful time, because so a lot of us are thinking they're gonna add something to, like, an extra campaign to this, because where it says, although Titus' story is over for now, that right there tells us there is more. So it's telling us that there's operations in Eternal War for us to play as well. Well, that is true. there's still a ton of things I can do. Granted, unfortunately, since they haven't really, I think the next operation that they're supposed to release is coming in a couple of months. So once I finish all the operations, I probably won't stream it for a little bit, but I do plan on coming back to it. So I hope to stream this next week. I did my stream a little early today due to the fact that I probably won't be home for much longer today, and wanted to bring out a video so at least I could keep a routine somewhat. What is it? I should be streaming next week as well before, so next week should work. It's the week after I might not be streaming. The reason for that is I have my place of work. Unfortunately, we're very short-staffed right now in my department, which I head. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to stream during that time. Just due to the fact that I think I'm working. I think it's 11 days straight, but it might be 16 if I'm remembering my schedule correctly. So I'm not entirely sure. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream during that week while I'm at work, because I know I'm going to be exhausted. So I'm going to wait and see what happens first before I do anything that week, but y'all should see me next week as well. So if y'all see, like right now I'm in this menu, if y'all see anything that I've done already, unfortunately that was due to the fact that I was playing this. I played this game long before I streamed it, so a lot of this is due to that fact. So if you see something, unfortunately it's due to that. What is those? So I was hoping I'd have enough time today, but I don't. I was planning on doing an operations today if we had had the time. Unfortunately, I did not. So I want to unlock a couple of things. So there should. Yep, I did find a new one. It was about the salamander chapter. I will say I am actually missing a couple. Will probably end up going back on my own time to grab these and see if I can find them. So I won't be showing that content. But I am excited to see how far this game goes, because this entire area was literally just added in 2 days ago. And I'm waiting to see what else they add, because a lot of us are hoping that certain chapters are going to get certain things, and so far they've done, of course, the Ultramarines. That was the first one that truly came out when this game released back in September, and I'm better off probably just showing y'all. It let us grab every single founding that was after the Ultramarines, because the Ultramarines are the original 13th Legion. And so after the first founding of the Ultramarines, there are second foundings, there are successor chapters, and then like every single one of these is originally from the Ultramarines. I think the size of the Emperor is a successor chapter. It doesn't no longer follow really the teachings of the Ultramarines. If I remember correctly, I do not quote me on that though. So the last one before the most recent update they did was the Dark Angels, the successor and second founding ones, and the most recent one they did 2 days ago was the Raven Guard. I'm hoping that they'll do something on the Imperial Fist, which will also include the Black Templars, because that is there's a lot of stuff correctly from those legions. So I have a couple of these unlocked. I plan on unlocking more, especially since I now have so much currency in this game. There's also the Heretic Astartes, so there's not very much on it right now. But they plan on, if I remember correctly from the patch notes I read after this update, they plan on adding stuff so we can actually customize the stuff as well, because that's one of the things that this was missing for the Heretic Astartes. And then they're the unknown founding ones, so they're speculations to where like the Blood Ravens, I think come from the Blood Angels, but it's never been proven. So every single one of these has no way of knowing. Like the Omega Marines, everyone suspects they came from an Ultramarine chapter. Um, so yeah, I'm excited to see where this game goes, and I hope it continues on its current trend. I don't have everything yet, but I plan on it. So I hope this game continues progressing, and I hope they add more content soon, because unfortunately, as what this game seems to be right now having a lack of is new content coming out. So I hope it doesn't do that and lose its fan base for this game. The Warhammer 40k fan base is always going to be there. It grows every single day that I know of, especially with games like this coming out. So, um, but that is going to be all for today. Hopefully I will see y'all next week. Um, and so I will, Lord, I can't speak today. Uh, I'm not sure what I'm playing next week. I think I'm going finally back to Hogwarts, for Friday, and I'm probably going to be doing operations next Saturday. So I'm going to wait and see what happens. That's a rough plan right now. I'm not sure what's happening because life is always unpredictable. So we'll wait and see what happens when we get closer. So uh, I hopefully will see y'all next week, and y'all have a good day.